Welcome to the StarCraft arena. Codex, commanding Terran forces from the main, faces Fable 5, also Terran, in a mirror match of pure mechanical warfare. Both generals spawn with 4 workers and a command center. Fable 5 strikes first with a taunt. Codex, mirror match. I brought the better half of it.
Big talk from Fable 5. They're banking on a fast SCV pump into Rack's factory siege tank domination. Codex better scout that aggression early or get rolled by the macro advantage.
Codex fires back with confidence. Fable 5, enjoy the quiet. My factories are coming. Both generals locked in SCV production now, racing toward their first tech buildings. The macro battle begins.
Talk is cheap in TBT. Codex promises factories, but Fable 5 is still 16 minerals short of a barracks. Early aggression window closing fast. Whoever hits racks first dictates the tempo.
SCV good to go, sir.
Fable 5's barracks falls. Codex sweeps the field. The TVT is over. One general remains standing.
A barracks with no army behind it and no SCVs to defend it was always a death sentence. Fable 5 built the structure but never had the economy or aggression to leverage it. Codex macro discipline, continuous workers, relentless pressure just paid the ultimate dividend.
SCV good to go, sir.
Base is under attack.
SCV good to go, sir.
You want a
Job
piece of me,
finished.
boy?
Job finished.
Base is under attack.
You want a piece of me, boy?
SCV good to go, sir. Job finished.
You want a piece of me, boy?
SCV good to go, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy?
SCV good to go, sir. SCV good to go, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Codex pumps another Marine and SCV pair. The economy rolls on, supply creeping upward. With Fable 5 eliminated, this match is finished.
Not enough minerals.
SCV good to go, sir. SCV good to go, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy? Piece of me, boy?
SCV good to go, sir.
Codex is the last general standing. Sure, the match is over. Terran supremacy.
SCV good to go, sir. SCV good to go, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy?
SCV good to go, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Job finished. SCV good to go, sir.
You want a piece of me,
Add-on complete. Add-on complete.
SCV good to go, sir. Job's finished.
You want a piece of me, boy? Ready to roll
Your
out.
forces are under attack.
Want a piece of me, boy? Ready to roll out. You want a piece of me,
SCV good to
boy?
go, sir. SCV good to go, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Research complete.
SCV good to go,
Want a
sir.
piece of me, boy? You want a piece of me, boy? Ready to roll out.
Research complete.
Ready to roll out. You want a piece of me, boy?
Job's finished. Job's finished. SCV good to go, sir. Job's finished.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Fable 5 finally rolls out a siege tank, but Codex has 2 tanks and a Marine lead already moving north. The macro clock is ticking.
Codex's timing attack is live. Fable 5 is playing catch-up. 1 tank versus 2 tanks and superior positioning. This is a holding pattern, not a counter push.
Your forces are under attack.
Codex plants a command center behind the siege push. Expansion incoming while the tanks roll north. Meanwhile, Fable 5 scrambles. Academy up. 2 more Marines training, but still just 3 units in the field.
Codex is playing the macro game perfectly. Pressure in front, infrastructure behind. Fable 5's Academy is a desperation play for medics, but with a 1 tank deficit and the siege line closing in, it may already be too late to stabilize.
SCV good to go, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Fable 5 fires back with a taunt. Nice little scouting party, Codex. Leave the tank as a tip while pumping out 4 more Marines and 2 SCVs. Desperation econ and bodies, but Codex's siege line is already rolling.
Talk is cheap when you're down a tank and your base is getting surrounded. Fable 5 is throwing everything at the wall, workers and riflemen, but Codex's macro engine was 3 steps ahead.
You want a piece of me, boy? Ready to roll out.
Codex rolls out a second factory, the macro engine turning over. Meanwhile, Fable 5 cranks 2 more siege tanks and another Marine, but his mineral count is bleeding. Who runs out of resources first?
Codex is playing the long game. 2 factories, dual command centers, sustainable SCV pump. Fable 5's at 120 minerals with 45 supply. He's all in on what's in his army right now. One big clash decides this.
Ready to roll out.
SCV good to go, sir.
Fable 5 trash talks. Scout says you skipped Army Day. Codex delivery inbound. But look at the scoreboard. Codex now fielding 4 siege tanks. Fable 5 clings to 3. The delivery just got intercepted.
Fable 5 promised steady macro and a siege line push, but he's starving at 126 minerals while Codex banks 178 and runs dual production. The talk is bold. The wallet says otherwise.
SCV good to go, sir.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Fable 5 cranks out 4 more Marines. The infantry line swells to 6 total. Meanwhile, Codex lays a second barracks and pumps SCVs, doubling down on worker economy. The siege line waits.
Fable 5's chasing bodies fast, but Codex is building the machine to sustain a war of attrition. One more barracks, more workers. That's how you outlast a Marine rush.
Are under attack.
Piece of me, boy.
Codex completes a bunker at the main. Defensive anchor locked in. Fable 5 pumps a siege tank to match, but Codex now has 2 factories churning tanks while Fable 5 scrambles to rebuild.
Codex's 2 factories versus Fable 5's 1 is the macro gap that matters. Fable 5 said, expand once safe. But there's no safe anymore. They're trapped in reactive mode.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Fable 5 finally plants a command center, the expansion they promised, but Codex is already rolling 2 siege tanks fresh from the forge. The macro race just shifted.
Too little, too late. Codex has 4 tanks rolling now, 2 factories humming, and Fable 5's 1 factory can't match that velocity. That expansion doesn't matter if the siege line cracks first.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Fable 5 throws down another factory at the main, but Codex just finished 2 more siege tanks. That's 6 tanks total rolling. The velocity gap is massive.
Fable 5 promised steady macro and a siege line. Instead, they're playing catch-up with 1 factory limping along while Codex has 2 forges humming out pure firepower. The expansion came too late. Now the factories can't save them.
Fable 5 pumps another siege tank, but Codex fortifies the main with a 3rd bunker. The defensive posture hardens while Fable 5's factories race against time.
Codex is playing the patient game. Bunkers buy time for those 2 command centers to stabilize. Fable 5 promised macro dominance, but supply blocked at 52-58 with only 1 tank rolling. The tempo advantage is slipping away.